At this point in the series, you probably understand something important. Magnesium isn't optional, but it also isn't something you just throw at the body and hope for the best. This is where people go wrong. They hear magnesium is calming, essential, foundational, and then they take too much, too fast, in the wrong form, at the wrong time. And when they feel worse, they assume magnesium failed. What actually failed was how it was introduced. So let's talk about how to use magnesium in a way that supports regulation instead of destabilizing it. The first principle is start lower than you think you need. Most people start magnesium at doses meant for repletion, not introduction. Those are not the same thing. If your system has been running on tension, adrenaline, or compensation for years, magnesium needs to be introduced like you'd introduce safety, not force. Low doses allow the nervous system to learn the signal, adapt gradually, and stay in control. That's not weakness, that's intelligence. If magnesium makes you feel noticeably different right away, especially wired or uncomfortable, that's information to slow down. The second principle is to divide doses, don't dump. One of the most common mistakes is taking magnesium all at once. Large bolus doses stress the gut, shift electrolytes too quickly, overchange neural firing thresholds. Smaller, divided doses are far more regulating. Think support, not shock. The body prefers steady input over dramatic swings. The third principle is timing matters more than people realize. Magnesium changes nervous system thresholds, so when you take it matters. Some general patterns. Calming forms you want to take later in the day. More energizing forms you want to take earlier in the day. Sensitive systems, never right before high demand activities, and reactive systems avoid taking during acute flares. Magnesium taken at the wrong time can feel awful, even if it's in the right form. This isn't failure, it's feedback. The fourth principle is use the body's signals, not a protocol sheet. Magnesium is not about hitting a target dose. It's about observing changes like muscle tension, sleep quality, cramping, palpitations, stress tolerance, and bowel response. Positive signs tend to be subtle. Slightly deeper sleep, less jaw tension, easier recovery, quieter nervous system. Negative signs tend to escalate if ignored. Agitation, loose stools, fatigue, head pressure, and oversedation. Those signals are the body communicating. Listening is part of the therapy. The fifth principle is that route matters. If oral magnesium causes GI upset, histamine reactions, anxiety, or immediate intolerance, that doesn't mean magnesium isn't needed. It means the route is wrong. This is where topical magnesium, baths, oils, or lotions become powerful tools. They bypass digestion and allow the body to take what it needs more gently. For some people, this is the only tolerable way to start. That's not fringe, that's physiology. Sixth principle, magnesium is not a solo act. Magnesium works alongside potassium, sodium, calcium, blood sugar stability, and adequate protein. If someone is under-eating, over-caffeinating, chronically stressed, electrolyte depleted, magnesium alone can feel unbalanced. This doesn't mean stop magnesium. It means zoom out and stabilize the terrain. Magnesium works best in a body that feels supported overall. Seventh principle, more is not better, better is better. This is worth repeating. Magnesium is not a sedative, it is a regulator, and regulators work best when respected. When magnesium is introduced appropriately, people often notice less need for rescue supplements, more consistent calm, better sleep without knockout effects, fewer muscle issues, and more resilience to stress. Quiet improvements, lasting ones. If magnesium has felt overwhelming or disappointing in the past, that doesn't mean it isn't for you. It usually means your body needed a different conversation with it. Magnesium isn't about forcing relaxation, it's about restoring the body's ability to regulate itself. And regulation is always built slowly. In the next video, we'll zoom out and talk about magnesium in modern illness, why people with anxiety, chronic pain, migraines, neuroimmune conditions, and post-viral syndromes often have higher magnesium demand and lower tolerance at the same time. Because once you understand that paradox, a lot of things finally make sense.